Legend of Total War here with part 11, or turn 11 of the Grand Campaign Retrofit Hotseat campaign as Poland. Alright, so I've spoken to Swissman in regard to a little scuffle that we had, and we've agreed to a ceasefire, and he wants to have trade rights as well. That's fine. So, Byzantine Empire 2.0 left one unit so that you're in range of talking to me, and that's if you wanted to do with your diplomat. Yeah, I know what he did down there. We'll come back to that later. He's actually kind of stuffed me up a bit there, but it's alright. Okay, so Danes, yes, we do want peace. That force was a reactionary one in case I decided we wanted to invade. Yeah, but the thing is though, with me, you don't put a reactionary force, you know, don't threaten me like that, because that'll actually cause me to invade. You gotta be more careful, dude, around me, because I will take the shreddest of slights as a cause to go to war. Yes. Alright, first thing we need to do, get in there. Now, in this episode, Russia will be defeated. So, yeah. Alright, let's take... We can take all of these. Because at the end of this, well, these ones here will be disbanded by this episode. I'll explain more later. Because I won't need them. Now we bring this spy over here.
Yes, my lord. Set sail. Yes.
Now, in case you're wondering how I can guarantee, you know, every turn to get spies, like, you know, 2 spies in, basically, I've already explained this many times before, but I do feel like I need to explain it again, because I'm sure this will get a lot of questions. I re-roll, restart the turn, if it doesn't go my way. Simple as that. That's why I do the spy actions at the beginning, because you don't have to restart your turn half an hour into it. So we do those 2. I can guarantee 2. Just 2. So I won't be able to, like, get this spy in here halfway through the episode, but I know that these 2 spies here get the result that we need. Alright, we'll get to that in just a moment. Now, the next thing we need to do is this. So always we want to do the hardest battles first, just in case you fuck up, and then you can just restart the video if you fuck up. That's how it works. But this is not a particularly hard battle, but I just still want to do it first. So we want to go in here with only these troops, because we want to draw them out. If I send anything more than this, they won't sally out. The thing is, if they come out, it's to our advantage because we have a general's bodyguard and some archers. So we use the archers to help kill the Kazakhs. One of the Kazakhs is a general though, so I don't have to worry about him too much. And the other one is going to come out and play. Hang on. You stand there, because we'll have to go pick up the battering ram later. And we want to stay back here, and we want to go into loose formation. And you just stay there for the time being. So of course what we want to do is have them come out here, because the Kazakhs will get here first, right? And they'll have a skirmish. We want to draw these guys out as far as possible. For one thing, it'll make them tired, which will make it easier to break them. And secondly, if they want to run back to the town square, it's going to take a long time for them to get there. Plenty of time for me to run them down. Okay, see? They've had enough. They recognize that they're not in control of the battle anymore. So now we have to use the general's bodyguard to smash these guys. You start coming in here as well. We no longer need loose formation. So the archer militia, whoever's up front, that's who we need to kill first. They cannot be allowed to get back in. The spear militia are in there as well, but we could possibly use... Come on, slow bastard. Get over there. Don't let them back in. you shit! Come on, you're not allowed to let them back in. Alright, good. So, come on. If you can take this, then it'll be easier to run them down.
The Lord is with us today. We have captured the enemy's walls.
Alright, get over here. Now, that's the easy part. How are we going to break the spearmen? See, they're steady because they've been probably a little bit tired. Might need you to use flaming shot. Get in here. Do not let them inside the castle. Come on, moron, get out here. Where is he? Okay, he's safe. They're trying desperately to get back inside. They realize they fucked up. Right, we just need a little bit of flaming shot on them to make them break.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Alright, good job.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor.
Oh, hang on, this guy hasn't broken yet.
Victory emerged.
Okay, no, stop. Okay, so we've only lost a handful of General's bodyguard and peasant archers. Now, we charge in here to the archer militia. You come inside. Now, this is our faction here, so we really don't want to get him killed. But, we've gotten rid of all their spearmen now, so getting into melee should work out just fine. Except the fact that they're outnumbered. So what we do here, we just get into the fight a little bit.
If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Primarily not getting him killed. That can be a little bit difficult sometimes. You gotta sometimes sacrifice a bit of these guys just to make sure he doesn't get too much into the combat. While the archers are getting into position. So we can use the archers if the general's bodyguard isn't going to be sufficient to finish this off. Which they probably will be. We just have to make sure he doesn't die. Try and stop them from shooting. Alright, we've got this.
My lord, our men are the enemy general. The enemy are utterly vanquished. This is a great victory, but
Sometimes it's easier to attack these settlements with only a handful of men than it would be with a huge army. Well, not necessarily easier, because that's not easy. Let's say you get better results. Well, obviously, you know, win with smaller army. Because the thing is, if you can make the enemy underestimate you, you have an advantage. And we want to sack this. Alright then.
orders, my king.
Now, like I said, this will be the end of
An order.
Russia.
Leave your mercy behind, men. We shall
So in here, it's all just archers. So, I mean, we just killed off 2 Kazakhs easily with less men, although they were more experienced. So really, this shouldn't be difficult at all.
enemy show you mercy in battle. Do
I got quite lucky in regard to the dice rolls for well, it's not even a dice roll. It's fixed. The chances of the minimum chance required to open the gates. So you can guarantee a spy to get into the settlement. but you can't guarantee that they're going to open the gate. It's fixed right from the start of the campaign. So at the start of the campaign, for turn 11, it said, it was written right into the fucking code, sort of, that on turn 11, a minimum 32% required to open this gate here is required. And there was absolutely nothing, at least nothing I know, that you can do to adjust it. Because some people do message me, asking me, how do we change the chance that the, how do we guarantee a spy will open the gate? And it's like, you can't guarantee. It's impossible to guarantee. The only way you can truly guarantee it is to get 100% open chance success. The only thing you can guarantee is getting a spy into the city. That's it.
By the Holy Lord above, our spy has opened the gate.
So they've got a unit over here. He's going to get cut off.
The Lord is with us today. We
We copped a little bit of boiling oil, but that's okay. This unit here is going to be disbanded anyway. So it's like, it doesn't matter that it dies.
The enemy general lies dead.
Fantastic.
Sent the corps to hell.
So, one way to make cavalry kill faster is to push them forward and keep reissuing their attack to get through their lines.
In our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be
Go
ours.
kill those archer. They're not fully off the wall yet. Because what we want to do here is stop these guys from shooting, because that's their strength. So we want to cut that off from them. Get them into melee, because that's our strength. They're here now. You go stop them, because the thing is, they'll be shaken. They'll break very easily. Why wait for them to have invincible morale? Come on. There we go. Come on, run them down. It doesn't really matter that much. This guy's not going to get into a fight for a good long while, so he'll have plenty of chance to heal.
They have curses. Our men no longer
And these guys are going to be disbanded because they can't rejoin the Crusade.
all civilized peoples will be awed by the victory we have won.
Our forces are hidden well here. They deserved nothing less than death. They are broken. We are triumphant.
Okay, and this is obviously his final settlement. He put a bunch of troops on the ships here, clearly, I guess, planning to try and get to Riga. But, you know, they're on the boat, they're actually just going to vanish, I think. Pilgrims are really cheap units. Mercenary cogs. See, these are Crusader tribe troops. The thing is, here's the thing. Before I make this attack, I'm taking him off Crusade. Because I want to put this guy on Crusade. I can only have one army on Crusade at a time, which means I have to disband these forces and turn him off Crusade. He's done. Like, I don't need these troops anymore. They're going to start costing money. The Crusade could end at any time as well. Coda is just holding out. I mean, he could take that at any point in time. He just decided not to right now because he wants the Crusade to continue. But at some point, we're going to have to end it. Just thinking whether or not I should hire more troops, because the thing is, to take into account. Let's have a look at all remaining factions. The living factions. Okay, also Spain was defeated during this turn. Currently, France and Turks are at the top, and I'm somewhere around the sort of the second, like, top 10 factions. So no one at this point is really considering me the massive threat. People are starting to talk about France as being the massive threat, because you can see he's grown quite quickly. Now, of course, I started off a lot weaker than everyone else, which gives me a bit of an advantage, because when I get very strong, everyone starts shitting themselves, and I can't hold alliances for shit. But now, with the current state of the campaign, people are still negotiating with me. They don't consider me the massive threat. I do have a lot of territory, but it's mostly shit territory. So if I can sort of maintain the status quo of just being around here, it puts me in a position of strength, but doesn't make everyone fucking terrified of me, which is to my advantage, because I'm not strong enough to take on everyone at once. So we don't want our military to suddenly rock up to here. If anything, if my military starts going down, people will be like, oh yeah, Legend's not going anywhere just yet. And that'll give me some room to breathe. Everyone's going to be focused on France, because the thing is, like I might be, you know, a great what's it called, Hotseat player, but there are other great Hotseat players in this campaign as well. Like Total War Fan has proven himself to be an excellent player. Egyptian Viking, also an excellent player. Coda has proven himself to be really, really good. Inko has proven himself to be really good as well. So has Cosmic Conqueror. So there's other threats in this campaign besides me. If I'm the only threat in the campaign, everyone probably goes for me. But then again, if it was like with the Crusades campaign, a Hotseat, where all the other players weren't familiar with Hotseats, you know, I could take them all on at once, but that's not the case in this one. Alright, so the thing is, right, I can't hire them because I have to turn off the Crusade and have to disband all my Crusader armies. So if I turn off the Crusade here, I won't be able to get them. The only unit I could keep are the mercenary cogs, but I'd rather just hire regular cogs because it's cheaper upkeep, only by a little bit. I wonder if I should start hiring merchants. I'm not a big fan of merchant acquisitions. I mean, there's some crap up here. I don't know, I'll think about it. I'll have a bit of money at the end of this turn. Anyway, like I said, this needs to turn off, because we'll fight this battle, but then those units will have to be disbanded. So it will weaken me, but it's not like I can't hire these units again. And also by disbanding them, because they're going to come off the Crusade, they're either going to come off the Crusade or, you know, desert. But if I have to pay for them, by disbanding them, it saves me money. So yeah, obviously there is absolutely no need to preserve life of my troops in this one.
By the Holy Lord above, our spy has opened the gates.
So just go in and fight and die.
The Lord is with us today. We have captured the enemy's walls. Excellent. Our curses. Our men no longer command the castle. Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
So yeah, it doesn't matter that I'm using, you know, missile cav in melee. It doesn't matter at all. Because like I said, they're being disbanded, which is the same as getting killed. Because like I said, I need to get started on another crusade elsewhere.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Whilst, you know, not breaking the rules. And if the other players have been really trying to push it in regard to what they're trying to do with the Crusades. And, you know, penalties are starting to get applied because they're abusing the mechanics. Well, abusing the rules, you know, having two Crusader armies on at once, 2 generals on at once, that kind of shit. It's not good enough. The amount of money gained from sacking it is nothing, so I'm just going to occupy it. And like I said, there goes Russia. Okay, so let's see who the living factions, how many are left. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4 factions have been wiped out. I thought there was more than that. Saxon King got wiped out in the first few turns. So did... Oh yeah, 4 factions have been wiped out, that's right. Portugal, largely because we got fined. Weiskopfen has quit YouTube, which was a real shame. Yeah, he died like this turn, and same with him. Now, if I had to guess who's next to be out, I hear that England is on their way out. I had to apply some penalties on him because he had like multiple crusading generals on, which is against the rules. So that's really gonna. I hate having to apply penalties, but so England's probably on his way out. I also heard he's only got like one region left. I think the Holy Roman Empire isn't going to last too long because they've got a lot of people gunning for them right now, just ripping him apart. The Holy Roman Empire was badly mismanaged by Dracea. He was way too overconfident to begin with, just because he was given the Holy Roman Empire, and he just diplomatically fucked everyone around. And now it's, even though Dracea is actually he's not unable to do YouTube anymore. Berry Knight has taken over the Holy Roman Empire. He's not. I don't think he's going to be able to do anything. Like, he's requested my assistance, but the thing is, this here was sort of like, this is one of the most flimsy alliances I've ever agreed to. So I'm under no obligation to help him with these attacks. And I think if I did so, it just isn't really to my advantage. So probably in hindsight, I probably never even should have allied with the Holy Roman Empire. But I really just did it as sort of like a non-aggression pact to stop him from attacking me. So who else? France is very strong. I think the Turks will eventually be wiped out by Hungary, because if we have a look here, well, the Turks are still a lot stronger than Hungary. So that's as of turn 11. Militarily much stronger. Well, the thing is, the Venetians are also coming for him as well. What if they can't win against the Turks? Because it's in my best interest to serve my coalition. The coalition is sort of like me and Hungary, sort of with Venice. I just haven't had a chance to ally with Venice, but I haven't really spoken with him about it. But we all have the same goal in regard to destroying Turks. Nothing against Cosmic Conqueror. It's just he was coming for us and we were coming for him. The next great enemy will probably be France. I don't want it to be me, so I don't want to expend too much. Anyway, like I said, these troops here have to be disbanded. Now, there's no trace left. Oh, hang on, there is a trace left. This one here. There's now no trace left of my crusading forces. I didn't need them. Okay, at Vilnius here we have no garrison, probably because it deserted.
Yes. Orders, my king.
Okay.
Yes. Forward.
Okay, now it's time to bring these guys together.
Move out. Your will shall be obeyed. Orders, my king. An order. Yes.
Let them stand here actually, because I can't go on the crusade while I'm in the city.
Yes. Bringing our armies together.
There we go. So we don't want to put this one on crusade,
An order.
since we're leaving it behind. Now, we can either go to Bulgar or Sarkle. Both of those settlements are basically free for me to take, you know, if I can get there in time.
I will make them fear.
But I think I'll go for Bulgar first, because it's just such an inconvenient settlement to have to come back later. And who knows, maybe... I don't know. Also, I need some time to get my spies over here, because I have no idea what's going on. I mean, when taking on rebel settlements, you don't really need to have spies, but for others you do. Let me just see here.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Orders.
So Bulgar is pretty much right there, which will take us a few turns to get to, but that's okay. I will build a watchtower here. I think it's important that we can see what's going on. Now, one of the difficulties of being Poland, if this goes on for more than 65 turns, and I say 65 turns specifically because then the Mongols will... Oh shit, mouse battery ran out. Can't pause the recording. So, it's all good. Like, I don't have any more battles to do this episode, so... There we go. So yeah, if the Mongols... If I own the north in 55 odd turns, and the Mongols show up here or here, I'm the one that has to deal with it. If they show up here, I mean, there's always a chance that maybe I'll own this shit by then. But basically, either way, I have a potential to have to deal with the Mongols. Which is kind of difficult because you can't fight defensive battles against the Mongols. So, I mean, if you watch my Venice campaign, I fought the Mongols without really ever having to do any defensive sieges. But that being said, I had the whole world, so I had a huge financial base of which to back me up.
Yes. Orders, my king.
Okay. So, a new crusade there. Now, we know we don't need this guy coming out this way. Like I said, what we need is for everyone to start heading over here. This is where we're going to hit into Armenia. I've already spoken with Koda about it. Armenia is not convenient for him to go and attack. So I'll deal with that. So he's still here. I've got some troops here. Alright. Okay, so some other things we need to consider is the possibility of turning some of these settlements into cities rather than castles. Because they're too far away from like the frontier that I don't really need them as castles. I'm going to need a lot of money. And the thing is, the north is not rich. Like, comparing myself to France, the French territory is much richer than mine. Just due to access to water. I know I originally intended to turn this back into a town. I just needed it as a castle for the time being, because it starts off as a village. You build it up to a castle and then convert it to a large town. It's expensive, but it's quick to get it to a large town, and sometimes it's better to be quick than cheap. Alright, now there's still a few pirates in the area, but I don't really think I want to deal with that right now. He's just going to stay here for the time being. Eventually, once we've, I probably will, I don't have a heap load of money. How many people are here? Yeah, we probably should convert this to a castle, and then to a large town. Eventually. So with the war with Russia over, I should have a fair amount of breathing space to relax a little bit now. Because my borders are now a lot more secure. Now the thing is, what about these forts? So just let them fall. The thing is, I could always have a spy sitting in them, just to keep them open. But whenever someone, if worst case scenario, someone does push me all the way back to Novgorod. If someone pushes me all the way back to Novgorod, I'm pretty much defeated anyway. So having these two forts here really isn't going to matter. So not going to keep them here. With Russia gone, we can send these spies to the frontier, where they'll actually be of some use. Got a spy here, but he'll stay with the faction leader for the time being. We will eventually sail him back down this way. I wouldn't actually mind getting some more ships. I was originally I think going to turn this into a town, but since it's right on the frontier, maybe best leaving that as a castle. So let's have a look here now at which settlements make me the most money. Krakow makes me the most, followed by Novgorod. Now, why doesn't Novgorod make me as much money? Because it's got more population. Let's have a look here. Probably just has less access to trade. We've also got, public order issues due to, Orthodox Christianity. So let's hire a priest. There's only a little bit of corruption. I have to think what will be most use for us. Growing this settlement to large town or expanding trade. See, that's not going to do much. Even though we own Moscow, which will grow fairly soon. I think I will build a road there. Although, to be honest, you know, the amount of trade you're going to get from this is really low. Might be better off building that. Like, it's only going to give you, like, a couple of florins. That's actually going to provide more florins in this, and that's going to help grow the settlement. Like, small ones, because this could be another one that could be better off converted to a large town. Just because hiring troops here, to have to send it all the way to the goddamn frontier, you know. And, you know, cities do make a lot more money than castles. But it's not cheap to convert. And we have some religious problems. So we can build a few things here first, and then decide to convert it a little bit later down the track. So let me have a look here. How many castles do I have? I've got 5 cities and 8 castles. We need to turn that to something like 3 castles, maybe. Now, how much money am I making per turn at the moment? So, about 6,000 in profit to work with. That's pretty good. I hired a bunch of troops here not that long ago. We could possibly spam another general. Well, get a man of the hour general by killing off these rebels. Now, these rebels here might actually be costing me money. I'm just thinking. Because that will give us a general here as well. Alright, let's do that. I'm just going to send these 2 down. They should be able to fight him. Of course, I have to fight all battles manually. And I hope I can get a new general from this, who's going to govern this area. Build watchtowers, forts, whatever. It's time to start fortifying in. I hate to turtle, but right now it's probably best to just wait. There's too many other players for me to start, you know, being a belligerent asshole. I've made a strong start. Let's not squander it, because that's what essentially Cosmic Conqueror did. He made arguably the strongest start out of any other of the any of the factions, and because he made no effort to consolidate, really, just kept on expanding, he's now been pushed back. Now, in regard to peasant archers, obviously, just charge into them. Because you don't want to get into you know, a skirmish with them. They'll actually beat you. Try and shoot them if you can.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
So yeah, just hit and run. So yeah, we got this. These guys here will never touch us.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Come on, you couldn't even kill this one guy here. Hurry up with it. Or was that the general? No. What the fuck? I just said they'll never touch us. Well, whatever. Unresponsive shit. Well, this is one man. And if we get a man of the hour because of this, that's very much worth it. And also, these guys could be blocking a little bit of trade.
our cowardly
Keep killing so we get some more experience. That'll come in handy, maybe later down the track.
All civilized peoples will be awed by the victory we
I think I took another casualty. Maybe it was friendly fire. I don't know. Come on, give me man of hour. Good stuff. And he's chivalrous. That's useful for me right now.
Set watches. We rest here, men. An honor to serve, my lord.
Yeah.
My lord.
Okay, good stuff. Alright, we're at 35 minutes into this. See, this actually could be a good region to actually turn into a castle. But if we just start converting things all over the place, I'm going to run out of money. So did I build that in? Yes, I did. Alright. Which means we can now get assassins. But I don't intend to go to war. Oh, I could have used that to keep assassinating things. It's not a big deal.
I deal with matters, sire.
Okay. So if we come down here now, the Venetians have blocked us. I was trying to send this guy to the Pope.
Is there something I can do for
I'll offer him trade rights. Map for map. Why? Oh, we can't be allies because of the Holy Roman Empire.
until next time? Without question, my lord.
I'm not supposed to push enemy agents, but wasn't that where I started off? Didn't know it was there. It's alright,
An honor to serve, my lord.
got a few units here.
Yes.
So, financially, we need to start growing these places because they're, you know, obviously not making a whole lot of money. Got too many castles. Kind of need to leave Thorn where it is. Hellich could convert it to a city, but I don't think I think I'll leave these two castles here as is. Those can be my places to recruit from. But all the ones back here, I don't know. I mean, I'll have Bulgar eventually, but the thing is, Bulgar takes such a long time to grow. That should help them move a little bit further next turn.
Yes.
I think Novgorod could potentially become very rich. Alright, so let's have a look at our sea exports. So that's making 200. It's going to Thorn. Eventually we'll have other ports available. Jeez, is that all we've got at the moment? They'll trade with Stockholm. So, not yet, but soon we need to build a shipwright, because... where's the Merchant's Wharf? So that gives us 2 trade fleets. But not yet, because it's got nowhere to trade with. So Town Hall is quick, and that'll help reduce corruption a bit. That'll completely get rid of corruption, and also help with population growth, because we need to get this growing. The more population we've got, the more money it makes. Okay, I want you to actually come over here. You're going to occupy the settlement.
We are victors! Strength, honor, and victory!
So that converts it to village. We need to... we should bring this back to being a town. Obviously, I need to turn it into a castle to begin with to grow it, but also to defend against Russia, which we no longer need to do. Now, what about Vilnius? Let me have a look here. Only a little bit of Catholicism. Because if we build to a castle... I will build to a castle, but first up, we need to fix the religious stuff. It's a bit of a problem. I don't know if I'll keep it as a castle, though. I could have sort of like my triangle of castles. Because it doesn't exactly have a whole lot of resources here. Got to really consider the ups and downs between having a castle and a city, as opposed to money and military troops. Because if we ever go to war, we're going to want to have, you know, a good amount of military, but you know, we also need finances to back them. So yeah, we need to build a lot of these because public orders. Oh, here's the thing: we could use him to help grow these settlements a lot. So his population growth is increasing it by 3%, so that's good. That'll grow quite quickly, but I might actually take him to Novgorod. But we'll need... How long is that going to take before it's available? If we build a mustering hall here, we could just leave peasants. I wouldn't be able to sail... Oh, I might be able to sail there in a single turn. Even though I started off here, he was on Crusade, which he no longer is. It's weird thinking about actually getting chivalry now.
How may I serve? As you wish.
See, I've only got a little bit of money, got to make it count. See, if I hire him, he costs 200 a turn in upkeep. But if I hire him, I'm the first one to get an assassin. What about another diplomat? I could probably use another diplomat in the area. They only cost 50 in upkeep. Okay, I've only got 400 coins left. Florence, whatever. What can I do with that? Not much. Got other things constructing. Do I have trade rights with Hungary? Yeah, okay, cool.
If we are near, we will aid you in battle.
But I don't have enough money really to get anything else. But the way things are looking like, I'm going to have quite a bit of money over the next few turns. As long as I don't spend too much, yeah, it'll be okay. It's going to take a little bit of time now to develop my cities. But once I do, then that'll give me a financial backing. I mean, hopefully, for me, hopefully the whole of Western Europe engulfs itself in like a really destructive war, giving me time to build up. We'll see. We'll see how things develop. Anyway, we've taken 3 settlements this turn, so let's not get too greedy.
I will make them fear you.
Alright, I don't think there's anything else to do. I need to send a message back to the Danes. Okay. Okay. And to Byzantine Empire. Kick. Alright, so is there anything else I could do? I mean, if I really wanted to make more money, we could disband these troops, because, you know, they do cost money. But I'll keep them for the time being, and we'll just see how we go. So, yeah, what about them? I don't think I need these anymore. They only cost 68, but they're also only peasants. See, how can I scrounge around for any additional coins? Oh shit. Might be a good idea actually to get this soon so that I can replace the mercenary spearmen here with units that have free upkeep. Could I have left someone there? No. It's all mercenaries, apart from the peasants. But that's okay. So yeah, we're using this Crusade now to just try and get as quickly over here as possible, which, very low value settlement, but, you know, if I take it and hold it and just sit there, it's better than nothing. We'll have this under control. Okay, there is nothing else I can do this turn. Alright, you. I want you to come down this way. So we're sending 4 spies into Armenia. The thing is, while we're going over here, that gives these spies time to get there, because they'll move a lot faster. But I don't expect this crusade to last much longer, because it's already been going on for like 6 or 7 turns. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this episode. So yeah, like and subscribe. Part 12 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. I'll see you next time, fuckers.